So, hello and welcome back to another episode of Crusader King 3. We're of course playing as High Shaman Melixar, the scholar. And how scholarly he is. Throws himself into every country. Foreign cultures are telling tales of the crazy guy with his horses just popping up out of nowhere. And just running them down wherever they can. But we are finishing up the holy sites as best as we can. So be it. We are still finding a few smaller ones, smaller religions that still exist. Oh, I say smaller religions, like in this current interpretation of the world, we find a bunch of smaller religions. Like Buddhism is not a small religion, but I guess it kind of has been pushed out a little bit, out of the window. So it turned out small. Ah well. Okay, we are just conquering around here. It seems like our enemy is trying to see something else, but in a ridiculously slow speed. Because naked people are not known for their cannons. Well, I guess some are, but not these people. But I guess they have a few different cannons then available. Oh, and there they move towards me? Okay. Oh, another shrine. Let's go. There it is. Do you have the right stuff? Or was it you? Yeah, it was you. Okay. Of course, gonna make our way towards the capital, as always. Because there's always a slight chance that we may take them prisoner when we siege it down. So. No, daughters. Alright. Didn't even realize that that was the reason why I was questioning my wife. I'm currently so indulged in war and everything. Okay, 86%. These guys are just silly. It's gonna go alright. We're just gonna siege this over here, and then we're gonna win this war easily. We just need to hope. Hope is our most powerful weapon. Just you wait. We are shonen protagonists. Sure you are. Go away, naked person. Alright, you. Congratulations on this new title. So, let's take a look at the world again. Mancho faith, Advaita faith. What's this? Vaishnavism is just a slight alteration. You are done. Shaivita Mahayana, Shaivita. Naked people. Zengyi. Sword Zengyi. Shakula. I'm probably completely butchering all of these names currently, but I have to call them something, right? Okay. Old Tengri. It's the same as normal Tengri. This one. Turumism we have done quite early. Then the Muslim faith works as well. Orthodox Christian faith. Catholic Christian faith. This Christian faith. And then the two African faiths we have around here. Oh! There we have found another one. But I think this is the last one on the map that I've not clicked on yet. Right, there's no... Oh, you we already have. Yeah, just this special Muslim faith here. Or I say special, like... I have no deeper understanding of the different kinds of faiths and sub-faiths, I guess, sub-beliefs. I guess it's also time to to get to Cordoba. No, it's actually you. Missed it by one. Oh, and you don't own anything else. That's very sad. Oh no, you own 2 things. I'm sorry. Oh no, you don't. Well, shouldn't have decided that the only thing you own is a holy site. Because now that's gonna be mine. So. Sure. Release this woman. So. I guess we're then just gonna go down the golden applications. Maybe build up a little bit for treasury, because treasury is cool. I assume that the buildings are finished and I've just missed it. Yep. Or at least some of them. You. Switch out to a military camp. That's far cooler. So. Libraries as well. Now let's quickly kill them. I'm not letting this stand, them just existing over there. Unacceptable. Oh, now you're quiet that. Oh no, it just you have a very similar color. So, then this. Come on. Oh, it's January. They're gonna come on after the game says so. Oh, hello. I guess that works. So, now we're done. Now all of the faiths have been tamed, somewhat. Or at least diminished, let's phrase it like that. Excuse me, there we go. This guy can hold all of that. Now of course there would be sillier stuff, like for example converting the whole world or something like that, but this is silly. This is a lot more entertaining for me. So, now I guess we're gonna let the last few years of the game run out in this episode. Very simple. Don't need to care about you guys. Or can we also do maybe something to of course we can. Alright. Seems like someone new is in town. So we have the diplomacy completely finished. It seems like. Oh, well, then you're gonna go over and do that. So. Your heir needs to marry something. So. We own too much stuff. Okay, that's sad. That's very sad. So. Alright. Yeah, I thought so. You build something and then get granted to a low noble and you get granted to a low noble. So that this is not over the limit. You. I mean, it might be very unnecessary towards the end now, but we still want to keep up to the same color. It's not like that. We have some people who need to get married. You. Marry this 17-year-old with good traits. My son. This 24-year-old with good traits. And you, daughter. We had another youngling here. There we go. So, at the same time, Sky Burial. I like how fast the Sky Burial is. Just like boom, out of the window with that. So. Excuse me. A last sneeze. Okay, but these guys are alright. Are you alright? Yes, you are alright. Okay, independence is looking, but here we go. Get the eager Ravella in. Tell these people how we think about that. So we also don't have anything to build, so we just basically have to wait. I also became the new dynasty head again. We also didn't really push for any special cultural thingies here. Like these cultural bonuses. I mean, there's some that we definitely did not need, but some were potentially interesting. Is there anything that include that buffs skirmishers? I don't think so. The Conquista definitely doesn't buff skirmishers. Oh, Stammesherzogtum. That looks juicy. And Gilman. Okay. Generalism. Just Lord Texas. This one would not be too bad. Vladi. This one actually would have been also interesting. Okay, there were some that we definitely would have liked. Alright, but there's one thing that I want to check real quick. Do we see stats or what do you count as? Heavy cavalry. Ho ho ho. Of course, but you also are a lot less. In terms of size. Size 1. Not sure if that is really feasible. I mean, you also get a fair chunk of penalties, but holy shit! In wetlands, you're really shit. You're really shit. War elephants. Not looking at the war for elephants for any kind of reason at all. But I assume that was Indian. That oh wait here. That is not present in India or Southeast Asia. I mean, our culture, I'm not sure if we spread our culture in any way or shape. I think we have not really spread anywhere. So there's that. We also quickly go for a hunch, or just to clean things up on terms of stress. No, I'm a generous person. I'm gonna hand it out. There we go. A little bit of prestige. Doesn't hurt. So, you guys have not cleaned up anything else here. You are disgrace. You guys, there's still a lot to go. I mean, these guys are... I can understand why you're not conquering them. They do have some numbers to them. Oh well. Europe is a mess as always. Britain is a mess as always. You guys are actually somewhat alright. I mean, the Finnish... I mean, you're structured. You're kind of structured. Sweden, Norway, Finland. Okay. I can get behind that. I would have no idea about Africa, so... But you guys are also still kind of somewhat united in Arabia. Just like with a few kind of problems, I guess, in that sense. Oh, we had war. Of course, yeah, we had war. We of course assisted that one. I mean, there's not much more to do. I'm just gonna let the game run out so we can come towards the end. If there's anything interesting happening in the meantime? Anything interesting I actually want to try? There's not really anything that I want to try. Just looking at Finns. I mean, I guess something that would be interesting. It does say we need to be a part of the... it's not present in India or Southeast Asia, so just India. Which would just count towards... I mean, I guess there is no real empire titles. I guess onto here you are. Top realm, it just says. Okay, it doesn't really say anything there. Do we have anything else? Houses? Cultures? I mean, we can click cultures, but the cultures is just gonna tell us that this is that. And the cultures, of course, that have switched over time. It's not like that. Is there anything else we can add? Government, terrain, counties. How are we actually looking at development? How much has that pushed up from now? For the last 3 years? 53. Alright. So it's alright. I mean, of course, could have been a lot better. Clearly, could have been a lot better, but what can you do? If we don't focus on stuff like that, it doesn't really go anywhere. And we already did like a capital of the world thingy, where we tried to reach as high as possible with Baden, so we don't need it anymore. Talking about Baden. Oh, 67 development. Alright, so the eye is also it has the meaning that that Baden is clearly a very strong nation to behold, a very strong county to behold. I mean, Constantinople has nearly reached 91, and nearly reached 100. I mean, they do get a bunch of bonuses because they have the Theodosian walls. So there's this constant influx of development, no matter what you do. But I guess we can't have everything in life. We don't have any special buildings here, we just have a boring old kick up the skirmishes. In the end we reached 161 and 139. From the buildings there is a lot of stuff going on. I mean, what else do we have here? And of course we would have the defensive one here, that proves the archers a little bit. Camels is for light cav and a little bit of heavy cav. And archers. And knights effectiveness. Okay, that kind of is interesting. You're just money and development. And more I cannot click. I mean, of course there are other buildings in the world. Light cavalry toughness, heavy cavalry toughness. And then just some random stuff. What is this? Oh, host of feast. Did I lock that? Seems like I locked that. Okay. I guess for the last few years we're gonna go drinking. We'll do that. Alright. Wait. You've stopped again over here. Come on, mate, don't do that. I guess if these guys stop doing their work from time to time, it's also kind of upsetting. I was looking at buildings now. For example, this one. I mean, we specifically picked this one because of the skirmisher bonus, and it is a large skirmisher bonus, so there's that. But otherwise, I mean, I mean, if there's a large amount of buildings that you can build, or like only one of them, there is always a chance that there is one that is completely useless. Or definitely a lot weaker than all of the others. There's the heavy cavalry push and light cavalry push. Spearmen and heavy infantry. I guess I don't like. I think this one clearly sticks out, right? Control growth. Hostile scheme, stress loss, monthly prestige. Does that really account to anything? No, it's just increasing those numbers. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I mean, the marches are also questionable. The only thing that interesting that I can see here is maybe the reinforcement rate. The military academies, I guess that's kind of just basic good every time. Fort, the siege weapons good every time. Levy size can also, I mean, 20%. That goes up to how much? God damn it! Fuck off. 40%. I mean, for a full duchy, I guess that is alright. And can I take a look at how much this duchy makes in terms of troops? I mean, we can have a quick count of 3,500, 5,500. So, oh god damn it. I guess I'm just gonna go for Eager Roll now, so... Come on, let me click this. There you go. 7,500. 10,500? So the stud and the Stodgy is... These three. 5,500, 10,500. 13,000. 13,000, 16,000. 20,000, 40% slapped onto that. I guess it is quite an increase then, but overall, it's the question if more units are better or stronger units. Okay, who knows. Well, otherwise, I mean, also maybe the tax one? I'm actually not sure if I like this one. Just 20% holding tax. Because you will reach a point where you make enough money. Like, of course, you sometimes struggle a lot, especially if you're a tribe and turn into feudal. Oh fuck, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, whatever. Let's go drinking, hey? As simple as that. Nope. Leave me be. Next time I'm not gonna go drinking with these guys. Okay, actually perfectly we reached Eager Revella at Legendary Revella. It's not like that. I didn't even know that you could just click on that because it's not highlighted. So I'm quite surprised that this works. I've not mentioned it because I felt dumb. That's always something. I guess one way to really get your armies to ridiculous heights would be to just do the tactic where you only hold onto everything yourself. That of course would be an easy way to really get your man-at-arms ridiculous. But we're not standing for that one here. Wouldn't really call myself a fan of exploiting anything. God damn it. Ah, no. Let's do that one. Here we go, welcome to my realm. I guess if it would be interesting if there is a way where you only focus on doing non-aggressive land acquisition. Like just marrying and I guess getting people to become your vassals. I guess it would be a lot more difficult, especially when you start off as like a county. And then just like, hey, we want to be vassalized? I guess you have to do some conquest so at least you can start vassalizing people. That makes sense. I guess you can start as a duchy. It's not like that. Yeah. I mean, if it's then also entertaining to watch is another question. I mean, I'm not sure how entertaining war even is. And especially like a goofy war in the late game where basically everything is just a stomp. Who knows what people like? Who truly knows? So 2 more years. Oh, this getting stats by all. I mean, I guess if you have an older character, a younger character, this of course is gonna be a little bit more impressive. But overall, I can get behind this clearly. Frozen Grief is gonna stick around for, I guess, forever. Yeah. The factions have also calmed down quite a bit. Yes, there's still fairly strong ones, especially like the larger your realm is, the more ridiculous it is to have control over everything. I mean, just like 3 people in my realm are already causing this much trouble, so they're nearly strong enough to yell at me. That's always, of course, very unpleasant. And yes, these guys keep switching off from their tasks. I've never really done anything here. I have to admit, like, this one I've never looked at all. What it even does, to be honest. I have no idea. Okay, this is... When... I don't even really recall clicking that. I have to admit, I have no memory of me saying, okay, I need to get this as often as possible. How's the Pope faring? How are you doing, Pope? You just have the papacy and that's it. You're in nobody's realm, you just float through time and space, existing. Or really not existing. Depends on how you look at it. I mean, this is a little bit dramatic, but yeah, I guess. That's what the Pope does. It's too late for caution. Lovely. No worries. So maybe I guess they're now challenging if I can see the end of the game or what. Is that what they want to do to my character? He now doing the last bits of conquest, but not deserving to see the rest of his dynasty and how it played out. That's just straight up rude. But I guess we fittingly finished the... What have we been doing here? Oh well, too late. We fittingly finished the game. Like, surprisingly perfect with what we actually wanted to do. I guess it would have been a little bit more difficult if there were more faiths around. Still. Or if we would have started this earlier. I guess part of the reason why we took longer than usual was because we were where we were establishing our own faith and switching over to feudal from tribal, which just always puts a dent into your progress, which makes sense. I mean, someone who starts as tribal should not be as easily capable to reach up to the people who start as feudal from the very get-go. Otherwise, there is no reason to really establish that, right? Here we go. Alright. 22 members we have played in our dynasty, which... Wait. That feels like not that much, right? 22 dynasties? 300, 600, oh, I guess it fits. 30 years for a generation. Okay. Alright, I accept it. 103 houses, legendary of course, we always will reach that. Let's take a quick look at our, once again, as always, at about our longest ruler. That's always nice. I like that also our look hasn't changed at all. Whatsoever. That's also cool. So we have 33 years here. 36 years. Ah, very interesting. Albiurek. But I did see... oh, there's another 36 years. Ah, natürlich der Mann. Natürlich. Der 37 Sucre. 47. High Shaman Ertekind first. Definitely sticking out there. 43. Another good mention. Alright. But 2 has done the most conquest. 12 offensive wars. 11 wars. 3 wars. 14 wars, Erdekin. I guess if you rule the longest, that is a high chance. But also here 14 wars. 8 wars. 10. 3. 9. I mean, it doesn't feel too impressive what we've done here, right? 13, 6, 20. Ah, the woman in the realm is definitely punching above her weight. 17, there also a large one. 14, 7, 11. And then we're over here. You 10 wars. Okay, so the only Sultana I think in the list. Yep. Sticking out with the most wars. Alright. But I guess that will be it for this playthrough. I hope you enjoyed it somewhat. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next playthrough. Bye!